Scientists' new underwater discovery that changes everything. On this beautiful rock, which we call Earth, there are some truly beautiful landscapes. Huge fields of grass, meadows, glistening, peaceful streams, and rivers. But at the same time, there are certain views that are at times quite terrifying. Are the huge mountains that touch the clouds or the vast stretch of the ocean connecting the huge masses of lands? And in the ocean lie even scarier and menacing creatures like the great white shark, the blue whale, seals, eels, and whatnot. And still, more than 80% of the ocean is left undiscovered. Its surface unexplored and its depths unexploited. And the deeper you go, the scarier it is. Do you like imagining what is hidden underneath? Do you like to ponder what is lurking in the darkness of the vast, deep ocean? Well, if you do, then you are in luck, because in today's video, we will be looking at the exciting new underwater discovery made by scientists. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're finding this video to be interesting, then consider subscribing to the channel and giving it a like. If you would like to be reminded of future videos, then click on the bell icon and set it to your preference. Done? Alright then, let's go ahead. Probably the scariest and most mysterious part of the ocean is the Bermuda Triangle, but another place less heard of is the Mariana Trench. The trench that extends over 1,500 miles and has an average width of 43 miles and a depth of over 7 miles in the Pacific Ocean looks like a crescent-shaped dip in the ocean floor, or just under 36,201 feet. Since there is so much water above, the pressure in the trench is about 1,000 times greater than it would be, for example, in Miami or New York. Carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid bubbles are released through floor vents, just over freezing, and everything is completely covered in darkness. National Geographic claims Mount Everest's top would still be about 7,000 feet below sea level if it were to be located at the Mariana Trench's bottom. But how much of it can we really explore? Without the aid of scuba equipment, humans can go down to a depth of around 60 feet. A 30-year-old New Zealander named William Truebridge made the first solo dive of 396 feet, which is 121 meters in the world. The dive was a constant weight apnea without fins, which prohibits the diver from lowering weights and uses no swimming aids. A rule is adhered to yet cannot be changed. 4 minutes and 10 seconds were spent on the dive. The maximum depth reached by anyone in a single breath is 702 feet, which is 213.9 meters, and this record was set in 2007 by Herbert Nitz. He also holds the record for the deepest dive without oxygen, reaching a depth of 831 feet, which is 253.2 meters. But he sustained a brain injury as he was ascending. With all the bells and whistles attached, a diver can go down to around 35.5 kilometers before being crushed to death. But how can the water crush divers, you ask? This can be explained through the concept of pressure. At the depth in question, the pressure outside the body due to immense weight of the water starts pushing the body and suffocating it. The bones start to break down at a pressure of 11,159 kilograms per inch square. The pressure is exactly that at 35.5 kilometers down into the ocean. In the Mariana Trench, scientists heard a peculiar sound coming from the abs. The deepest part of the ocean is literally called the absopelagic zone, which is quite absurd. One would think that the deeper you go, the quieter it would get owing to a lack of life in the depths of the ocean. Further analysis of the sounds separated the natural sounds from the man-made sounds, made from passing by machines, earthquakes, etc. So what was the reason behind it? Recently, NASA has diverted its attention in the opposite direction and is interested in deep-sea exploration. But why? The US Space Agency is investigating the deep ocean to test the limits of science and technology in one of the most severe settings on Earth, while looking for hints about what oceans on other worlds might look like. It is a quest that carries a considerable risk of implosion in addition to wonder and danger. The Hadal Zone refers to the ocean depths that are the deepest on Earth. It is a terrifying location befitting of its name because it is named after Hades, the Greek deity of the underworld. It spans 11 kilometers, which is 6.8 miles below the ocean's surface, and is made up of deep trenches and troughs. Together they cover a portion of the ocean floor the size of Australia. However, few cars can withstand falling into this pitch-black abs. Here, NASA researchers are working with the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution, WHOI in Massachusetts, to study and test the bounds of earthly life. But to survey the more unreachable depths, engineers from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California are developing a new autonomous underwater vehicle called Orpheus, named for the legendary Greek hero who traveled to the underworld and back. Orpheus employs highly sensitive cameras to recognize rock formations, shells, and other structures on the ocean floor to build up three-dimensional maps filled with markers, similar to the visual navigation technique used by NASA's Perseverance Mars rover, or perhaps seabed marks. To their surprise, the scientists found thriving ecosystems near the vents that were alive with marine life, including previously undiscovered amphipods, which are small flea-like crustaceans and transculent snailfish. With this discovery, we came across a whole new way of living on Earth, says Shank. These are animals that don't require direct sunlight. They live off chemicals coming out of the seafloor. Furthermore, the Mariana Trench in the southern Pacific Ocean is formed as the mighty Pacific Plate subducts beneath the smaller, less dense Philippine Plate. It is the moving and shifting of these plates which increases the depth of the Mariana Trench and accounted for the constant noise heard by the scientists. And that is it, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative. If so, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving it a like. If you want to be reminded of future videos, then click on the bell icon and just wait for it to ring, and it will not take long. We will catch you again with a new video.